I was recently, just yesterday, as a matter of fact, guys, I was talking to somebody about the cryptocurrency market and just a little bit of my plans of what I was, planning to do, just kind of getting some ideas and things like that. And one of the things that was brought up, now, I don't know if it's true or not, I mean, that's what they said, but they had people with person that had over $500,000 portfolio. Another portfolio is somewhere to the tune of between $20,000 and $30,000. Had a portfolio from $500 to $20,000 or $30,000. The point of my channel is to prevent that. That should have not have happened. That should not have happened. I would have been disappointed from a $500,000 portfolio going down to 300. That should not have happened, guys. And that's one of the points of this channel, to give you unbiased information on the markets and the position, in my opinion, but I'm also just stating that the position that you should be in, if you're looking for bullish activity in the market, you should be stacking cash, getting your USDC, and getting ready for a bottom coming up, whether that's in 3-4 months, 6 months, or a year, don't know. But if you're going to get ready for the next bullish move in the market, guys, stack your cash. And if you want to go into the market, just trade it. Trade it right now. Don't trade long, trade short, whatever you need to do, and get out, make a little bit of gains, and try not to lose any of your capital in a bear cycle. That's what they do to some people that you don't hear about a lot in the media or in the cryptoverse or on YouTube. So about the people that had significant losses. There's one gentleman, I think he goes by over leveraged. He made his thing about Luna, and he came on and admitted that he had lost all his he had losses in Luna. Well, I give the guy credit for just coming out and admitting it. Hey, you know what? This is what happened. And, a lot of people are like ragging on him and stuff, but you have to give that guy over leveraged. And if he hears my video, whatever, I mean, kudos to you. At least he came out and admitted it and said the truth. So I go over here, the coin market cap. The markets are pretty boring today as far as crypto. It's just basically Daddy Bitcoin is just hanging out in that general area, 28 to 30, 31,000, and just keeps going in and out of there. And that means the rest of the coins are basically doing the same. When Bitcoin goes up a little bit, they go up a little bit. When Bitcoin goes down, the alts go down a little bit more. Now, the other thing is, I was talking to other people, and, that were just getting their side, what do they think? And, ask them, hey, what do you think is going to be going on? Oh, we're going into a recession. We're going into a recession, and everything's going down. But, at the same time, they're very bullish on near protocol. And I said, well, if you believe that Bitcoin is going to be going down to, say, 12,000 or 10,000 or 7,000, and they even believe it could go back down to 5,000. And, anything's possible. You can't rule out, you can't say when markets are going to go up, you can't say, oh, they can't go up anymore. You just can't say that. Or they, it's like it keeps going down. You can't say it's not going to go down anymore. That's a mistake. I think a lot of people, it just can't go down anymore. It just can't go up anymore. It's you'd be surprised. The markets will surprise people. But I just said, like, if you believe that Bitcoin, which is trading right now at 28,800, if you believe that it's going to be down at 5,000, and where's near protocol? It's somewhere in this list. And near protocol is at, say, $5. You do realize you can't be bullish on near protocol, because near protocol at that point, if Bitcoin's going to be going down that far, there's a really good chance an asset like near protocol won't even be around. So how could you be bullish on this and then say, oh, Bitcoin's going to be, possibly going to $5,000 to $7,000? Because a lot of these coins, guys, if that's happening, these coins are, I don't say a lot of them, but, this whole list is going to be different at that point. I'll say that this list will be different. So I just found it interesting how people are like, hey, this is what I think, but, oh, I'm bullish on this, I'm bullish on that, and I'm bullish on near protocol, I'm bullish on Solana on long term, until the correction with Bitcoin and other markets is over with, and then we can start taking a look at that. So that's just my take on it, guys. And then here's the Ethereum. This guy, Arthur Hayes, the BitMEX CEO, Arthur Hayes, said ETH can go to 10K by the end of 22 is still possible. So he had a caveat at the end. If you go all the way to the end of the article, he said right here, despite the recent volatility in the broader market, Hayes restated his belief that Ethereum could reach 10,000 at the end of the year on the condition there of a resumed bull market. So right there, guys. So he has a condition at it. So, okay. For those of you who don't know, Arthur Hayes is this guy right here. Looked him up. Okay. So here's the Ethereum chart, guys. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the basics of Ethereum. Okay. And if you want to go with the Elliott waves, so let's understand Elliott waves have RSI. We have a volume. And this right here is a 1, 2, and then up for this 3, and it's coming in for a 4th wave. Now, what I did with Ethereum here, guys, is I decided to say that Ethereum was going to go down to about $1,000 and define reasonable targets on Ethereum based on this wave right here. This is an extended wave, and this wave didn't extend, and this wave did. So the likelihood or probability of this wave extending is low because this wave extended. You don't have, if you follow Elliott wave theory, you don't have multiple wave extensions. The probability is very, very low of that happening if one has already extended. So if the first wave extends, the third wave won't extend, the 5th wave extends. If the 3rd wave extends, the first wave doesn't extend, and neither does the 5th. But I put some targets in here that are reasonable in here on Ethereum. So this 0.382, it come down correct to $1,000. The 0.382, which will be 38% of this big wave, and that'd be 30. So 4,000 or 4,100, and then the 0.5 is actually going to be a reasonable target. So it'd be 50% of this wave. So that would look like 6,500, and then there is a possible 618. So it'd be 61% of this wave. Where if everything, in my opinion, if everything goes ballistic and Bitcoin is very, very bullish and people start piling in there, ETH, if it's bullish, then yes, it could possibly get up there and briefly touch about $10,000. If it gets up here, it's going to be very brief. It'll be up there, boom, and it's going to be right back to the 0.5. Probably, in my opinion, if it does it, it'd be very brief, and then it'd be back to this area, like 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 area. It'd be very brief. Now, another thing is too, is you could take the length of this wave. You see this wave right here, and I just take the length of that wave, and wherever Ethereum ends is likely the 5th wave will be the length of that wave. So if it ends at 1,000, it could go to 4,500. If it stops, say where it is right now, as an example, it could go to 7,800. If it stops at, say, what's that number, 1,500, it could go up and touch that. Generally, with the patterns of the 5-wave impulses, the 5th wave is the same length or thereabouts of the 1st wave. That's another way to look at it too. So just to have food for thought. Now, the other thing I was showing you that I think is important, and the RSI is real low. People on Twitter and the YouTubes talk about, oh, look how low the RSI is. The RSI can go lower. It can go lower. And that's what I'm expecting on the RSI with Ethereum. Just a little bit bump up and get that down low to this area, 24 lower, get out of the blue area and just reset everything based on its cycle here. So you can see if it gets down below that area, 26, and it's down in that area, guys, you can probably be pretty sure what is becoming is some sort of bullish move, whether it's a corrective move up or it just starts to go bullish again. We will see. We will see. I play it by ear until we get there. Now I'm going to go over Bitcoin. This Bitcoin guy, crypto analyst, Wolf of Wall Street, Bitcoin is absolutely going to the moon. He talks about $430,000 Bitcoin. I didn't look at this video, and you know, he went on there and said that. So here's some bullishness. This guy's very, very bullish on Bitcoin. I would like to see his analysis of Bitcoin getting to 430,000 and what year is this? Like 2026, 27, 28, because somewhere down the road, it could possibly get up there. You know, I just like, the media is like either, you know, it's like the left right dichotomy type thing. You know, you're on the left or the right, you know, they're really bullish or really bearish. You know, 430,000. I'm going to say, look, guys, let's go for the $100,000 target first. Take it from there. That's how I look at that. And this has a Bitcoin bounces to 30K, and they're still talking about this stock to flow model, which was Plan B's thing. And you know, there's a guy, man, who's completely wrong, and these guys are comparing the NASDAQ to Bitcoin, but the Plan B was completely wrong. Send some people down the path. You know, I watched his video. I remember watching this video. He said, I would be surprised if Bitcoin's not $100,000 by the end of the year. If, you know, would have taken a look at the charts and seen that Bitcoin, if we take a look at Bitcoin, if you would have been able to study the charts and the waves and have a very good analysis and understanding, in my opinion, of Elliott waves, you would have realized that it wouldn't have been possible for Bitcoin to get to 100,000 by the end of the year. You're just going based off. Here's Bitcoin, guys. So it's a pretty massive wave 1 and 2, and it went up for a 3 here. And in this area, you can see that this move up is supported by low volume, giving you an indication that this move that it did was a corrective move up. That's how one of the ways you identify that. So this, you know, double tops are common. People see double tops. And the reason double tops come up and people see them, oh, it's going to go bearish. It's because usually third wave peak, come down correct, go up again. Correctively, it's a fourth wave. And then it has this pullback like we have here in this fourth wave. Okay. Now, where is a maximum target for Bitcoin? Let's say I put it down here. Let's say Bitcoin comes down to, say, generally 19,000 or more or less, and then completing another wave after it gets down here. Now, you guys realize, too, it could take a while for it to get down there. You see how slow it's moving? There's this fourth wave behavior. Take time, go slow, burn up time, and just keep going and going. Frustrate all the traders, frustrate people, because it's doing the behavior of a fourth wave, guys. I'm just letting you know that. So down here in the 19, so reasonable areas it could go to 0.5, 50% of this wave. So there you go, 71,000, and then 100,000 even, more or less, the 618 of this wave. Now, the good news about Bitcoin is the first wave is normal, and the third wave here is it didn't extend. So this wave didn't extend, and this wave didn't extend. So could have a fifth wave extension on this. Where would a fifth wave extension go? The 618, and then possibly to the 786 would be 152. But more or less, to be reasonable, if Bitcoin comes down and it goes to a fifth wave, the 50% would be the reasonable target right there, guys, like this. This would be a reasonable, you know, area that you'd want to go to. And if you're picking up Bitcoin down here for 2019, 20, 21, let's say you got it, you would, you know, just let you guys know, that's an area, it's 271%. That's an area that you're going to want to dump a lot of your profits if you haven't done it before that. I'm telling you, you're going to want to do that. If you're going to sit there and wait and hope for that move, it's a very, very risky play, just like you know. But let's go over here to the Bitcoin. If you come down here into the RSI, this is more with Ethereum and Bitcoin. A lot of people on YouTube's Cryptoverse and CT, Crypto Twitter, talking about, oh, look how low the RSI is. It's not low enough, guys. It's not. It can go lower. Bounce back up, come down, and take everything out. And then it can reset this cycle, and it'll be able to make another move. Now, the good news is that once it's down there, Bitcoin's going to make some sort of move up at some point. It's going to come down and make a move up, whether it's a corrective move. So for the bears, they want something. So let's say the RSI comes way down here. So you have this leg, it finally gets down here. Eventually, there's going to be some sort of bounce at a minimum, in my opinion. Where it bounces to, who knows? It could bounce to, say, you know, all the way up here, 55 or something. So that's basically any bears that have any sense will know that if it's down there in the RSI like it is down here, this will bounce and then it'll start swinging back down like that. Okay. And then maybe a swing up like this. This is the bear scenario, but this RSI, guys, is going to have to be, it's going to get down there, and then it'll start making its way, back up like this. It'll start making its way back up there. Okay. So then you have like a relief bounce there, and it'll come back down, and then maybe go back up, back down. It'll do something like that. Thanks for watching. Peace.